All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've had people ask me how I pull all of my stuff around. So I've had videos before in the past, but I'll just show it again. I'm using my wife's car today. Normally I had this all packed up in the Mustang, the back of the Mustang, and it actually fits. It's not ideal, but it fits. Anyway, check it out. Cart. Base. Camera. I brought out old school today because I'm shooting with a male dancer, and more than likely he's not 5 feet tall like all of my ballerinas that I've been working with. So I'm using a C-stand, which actually can get a lot more height today. So I needed the wheels. 2 speakers, just because I forgot to charge, so extra battery in case I run out. Extender for my 8600 base model, just in case it gets windy. Extra battery for my 8200 with softbox. Speaking of 8200, right here. The 8600. Changing room in case I need the changing room. A little case for the camera that you're watching on right here. And like I said, the big old C-stand. So I use the wheels that way because I'm downtown. I can actually just put it right in the base and just roll it around on the streets and on the concrete. So it definitely comes in handy. This thing is a lot heavier than the tripod that I work with, but the tripod that I actually work with, Geekoto, by the way, it's a 77 inch. It only goes up to 77 inches. And my guess is my dancer is probably closer to 5'10", average male height, right? And then if he's gonna jump a lot higher. So if I'm going to light him, I need to be able to get up higher. So that's what this is for. And that's it. That's what I got packed up. All right, on to the shoot. Hey, it's Jason. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got Mr. Aiden Moss.
Yep.
He is a professional ballet dancer here in San Antonio with Ballet San Antonio, right?
Correct.
And that's the main ballet studio here, or main professional ballet studio here?
Yes. It's the only professional ballet company here in San Antonio.
Okay, cool. I did reach out to Aiden. I've seen his work. He actually works with some of the ballerinas that I've actually shot with and you've actually seen on the YouTube channel before. And so I saw his work and I'm like, dude, I don't get the opportunity to work with guys. I've never had the opportunity to work with a professional ballet dancer before, not in this extent like this. So this is gonna be kind of new for me. Granted, dance, I think is dance, but dude, I don't know. I'm super excited to see what we're gonna actually create today. So where can we find you on Instagram?
My Instagram is AidenMoss_.
All right, perfect. That's super easy. I'll get his at right here. We're gonna go find some places to shoot. We're gonna walk all over downtown San Antonio and create. We've got a couple different looks.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna have fun for the next hour, hour and a half, probably 10 to 15 minutes for you guys. Stay tuned. All right, so I've done dance videos in the past before, kind of talking a little bit about it, but what we're doing here is, if you're shooting a dancer, right, you've never shot a dancer, what I asked Aiden basically is, all right, what are you gonna do? And so he kind of showed me what he's gonna do. And so again, typically I'll ask that of every dancer every time I shoot. What do you wanna do? So I can see what he's gonna do. So what are we gonna do in this first one? Okay, perfect. So here's the main reason why you ask. I'm gonna try to light him. And so I need to know which way he's facing so that I can light correctly. So if I light him this way and he's jumping that way without me ever asking, then, you know, now we got to do it all the way again. So I've got my light set up this way. That way we can light him correctly. We're going to actually probably go both ways on it and just see what actually works best. All right, Aiden. I'm sure my timing is going to be a little bit different from what I'm used to, but we're going to get a couple shots. Like I said, man, I'm like fangirling right here, dude. I'm like super excited. Okay, so my hope is to kind of get you centered. So I don't know if you travel in the air on that jump up, but okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, fantastic.
Nice. Yeah, that is nice. I'll try to get the back leg up a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, okay, and great. Look, he already made the session, or the mention. You probably picked it up in the microphone. So I'm showing, and every time I do dance work, I'm showing my dancer what they're actually doing, what I got. And so his first thing is, I need to bring up that back leg a little bit more. So if you've never shot dance before, and even if you shot it for 6 years like I have, still show your dancers because they need to see what they're actually doing. They have to make changes. And I've even told him before the session, when it comes to after this session, you pick the photos because he represents not just himself, but his company. And it's important for that. If I want to keep shooting dance photos and I'm working with a professional like this, they've got to be top-notch photos in order for me to maybe have the opportunity to work with other professional dancers. If I start showing stuff that's not accurate, not technical, then he's going to be like, no, I don't think I'm going to work with you. Or another professional dancer might say the same thing. Okay, so we're going to do that one again. I'm going to slide you over one step this way, right there. All right, sir, are you ready? I'm going to go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Oh yeah, back foot definitely looks good.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. Compared to, let's see, that was the first one, and then that's the second one. Yeah. So if you're good at that, we can go to a different one, unless you want to do it again. If you want to try it this way, we could try it this way, and you can pick which one you like better. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let me actually change my lens. I'm going to shoot this one with a longer lens. All right, so I went ahead and switched on the 85 millimeter, and I'm going to shoot this one portrait. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was off on that one. 1, 2, 3. That's so good. That's so good. I think you have an audience too. All right. Yes, please. Yeah, right about there. Maybe 1. Yeah. Because you kind of almost jump back, don't you? Okay. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to pull the flash just because, one, the flash is actually in the shot more than I want, and I don't want to have to Photoshop a whole lot. So I'm going to pull the flash. Actually, I could go there. Give me just a few seconds. So I'm actually going to go ahead and change the flash. My 8200, I feel like it's not strong enough. So I'm going to go ahead and change this because I actually want it out of the shot. Right now it's in the shot. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to the 600. All right, you ready? Oh, freaking umbrella's still in the shot. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go, and I like the light. It was the light, that's what it was. All right, so we kind of changed spots. We've moved a little bit. So something with dance photography is also the angles at which you shoot as the photographer. So we've got kind of a couple of pose ideas that we're gonna do here. I can shoot them this way, but I also wanna make sure that the angle looks good for your lines. Is that correct, right? Your lines. Can you explain that a little bit? Like maybe to the audience. I'm gonna hold this here so that, like, because you might hear, hey, this looks good with their lines or this breaks their lines.
Yeah, like in ballet specific, like I guess in dance in general, but like ballet, we in class, like we have to make certain lines, and lines have to like kind of extend like out of the frame. So if something like,
and a line would be like your legs or your arms.
Yeah, if I have like my arms like posed like this, if I'm too curled, you know, that's gonna bring it back into me rather than like just shooting out. And so you want to make like curves or lines that don't necessarily break.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's so freaking unique to me. I mean, like the whole world of dance is just unique. Yeah, so again, what I'm also looking for is my angle too. So I might shoot it in a way that it doesn't really do well for him and the shape and the pose that he's working. So I'm gonna just do like the same pose, but I'm gonna change my angles a little bit. and let him kind of say, hey, I like this one better, I like this angle better, just to show the shape of the pose. I think that should work. All right, I am shooting in high-speed sync, y'all, not no indie filter here. All right, let me see what you're gonna do again. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you that 1, 2, 3. You're gonna give me that low shot. So I'm gonna shoot it straight on, basically. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like that one a lot. And now I'm just gonna change my angles, kind of shoot it basically at the angle that the camera's at, the video camera. Let's go. What I would say, Aiden, on this, if you want, because I don't want to mess up the face either, if you want to still look down the line of the wall, you can. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Same thing. Actually, give me just a soft little peek over. All right, ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. That actually looks cool. All right, so I'm going to show you all 4. I actually like these better.
Yeah.
Because now we get to see what's really happening. The other one's a little bit foreshortened, really.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, your plant leg?
Yeah,
Okay, 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 I got you. All right, so what we decided is we like the, of course that moved. Yeah, what we decided was we like this angle better as opposed to straight. The reason the straight is it kind of foreshortens actually what he's doing, and so you don't really see what's happening with the legs, the feet. All right. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you show me the side lead? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So we're going no flash, y'all. So the hope is to have you centered over those yellow lines. Yeah. So my plan also is to probably shoot it like 2 or 3 times. So what I would say is change the upper body each time. Just create. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, okay. What else could we do here? And of course, these guys are parked in here. So what I might do is actually turn us and shoot that way. That way it's not in our background. So you had said something that you would be upside down. Dude, I don't want you to hurt you. I know you know what you can do, but. Oh, yeah. Okay. So where would your plant be, your hand? Because I know your legs are extending over. Oh, yeah, that would work. Actually, let's plant your hand on the other, right on that side, yeah. All right, yeah, let me make sure you're in frame here. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Two and 3. Fantastic. We'll look at those. All right, you ready? I'm gonna kind of let some of that go. One, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I like that. So I think I would actually like to do maybe one shot right in front of these steps here, and then we're gonna go right to the alley and finish off. All right, so I'm gonna do, I put on the wide angle, and I think we're gonna try to shoot it from a low angle. So let's see here. So I'm not lighting him because there's not a good way to light him. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Dude. Dude, that's fantastic. All right. Let's see here. You jumped out of my frame there. That's good. All right, so I've got this at 28 millimeters. Yeah. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I don't shoot a lot of dance with a wide angle, but sometimes it's required. I just wish I had more separation. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I can get you some separation. Hold on. Let's see if this can actually work. Let me get a little bit closer. All right, so I've got a backlight on him. Go ahead. You're good. You're good. I went ahead and put up my light because I wanted to see if I could get a little bit of separation. I can't get it too close because that might even still be in the frame. But I'm sitting here thinking, man, if I could only get separation when I have the light sitting there. So we're using it as basically a backlight. 1, 2, 3. Man, I wish I could get that light closer to you. But I can't really. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just being nitpicky, just like you are nitpicky, and that's what I like about dancers. It's like the same but different. The perfectionism. So now you can see, and I don't know exactly how much that backflash is doing, but I've got it set at full power. All right, sir, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So is there a way to come to me a little bit more? Keep your hand where it is, but come to me. That way because I feel like your legs are almost going away from me. So if they can more come straight across, because I lose a little bit of your upper body on that one. Let me show you. Let me show you. So it looks like you're angling back a little bit.
Yeah.
So like on that leap, it's almost as if you're kind of, your legs are coming here. So if we could bring the legs here. Yeah. Because then I'll get to see more of the shape of the upper body. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going with our last set of shots here. We got a time crunch. I got to get out. He's got other stuff he's got to do. So we're in my favorite alleyway here, downtown San Antonio. It's Peacock Alley. And we've got a couple ideas, different outfit change. And so we're going to shoot it. All right, so I've got the flash on. And I'm actually on this one for those watching. I'm lighting him from the rear. So what he's actually gonna do, can you show me one more time? He's actually jumping kind of away from me, or his body's away. So I'm going to go ahead and light him that way. Do this for me, Aiden. Take one step this way. Right there, perfect. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. And of course, now we have a car coming through. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna make a couple of adjustments here on my stuff. Dude, it looks really good, but my lighting was completely off. So let me do what I should have done in the first place. Yeah, I made a rookie mistake there. I did not get my exposure. It was a beautiful shot, but it's not really usable. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can get low. Again, with dance shoots, I try to go low. Going low makes them not only taller, but get higher. That's fantastic. I actually like the way it looks when it's not lit also. I'll show you. Because I fired 2 sequential shots, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that is nice.
Lit, not lit.
Yeah.
So it is cool. I mean, it's like, it's interesting. All right, what else can we do right here? We are finished. Aiden, you rocked it, man. Fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic work. This dude is like incredible, like super professional too. Like, dude, just a beautiful ballet performance. I love shooting this stuff. If I could shoot only one thing the rest of my life, it would be ballet or dance photography. And there is actually a difference in dance and ballet if you don't know as a photographer. Like, there's just something about ballet that's just so much different. But
I love it.
thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah. So I know you haven't seen anything yet, but like I said, I'm gonna get you the gallery. You make your selections. Everything that you see in the video will be selected by Aiden. And if it's not, if it's something that like I'm showing because I messed up, I'll put in there, this is my selection, not his.
Sure.
And then again, if he shows on Instagram or however that stuff does, that'll be what he's selected. And so that's something that I feel like is very, very important. I reiterate it every time I shoot dance photos. You gotta let the dancer select, whether they're 13 or 24, 23. Let them select, let that studio select the photos because they know what they're looking at. It represents much more than you as the photographer. Don't put your ego in your dance photography. And be sure to check out some of the other dance videos that I've done. And if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. And until next time, y'all, keep shooting. Thank you, sir.